Well. It has been a while. Well, I mean, everything is so awkward right now at Bungie and the players. The gaming community is finally recognizing Destiny 2 for the wrong reasons. Well, basically, yesterday I thought it was Tuesday, so I rushed this event because I wanted to get everything like the masks and stuff. However, I realized after farming and calculating, I miscalculated and now basically we're gonna get this one. I thought it was 5, but it was 7. Anyway, so basically we're gonna play one Crucible match and we're gonna turn those pages with the activity. Cause why not? I haven't done a Destiny video in a while. So yeah. And of course, we are not going to play normal Crucible. Normal Crucible, well, for people who don't play the game that much anymore, you come back to the game and realize, shit, everyone is using meta. So, how do I fix that? If the players don't want the fun, I will bring the fun to the players. We're going in Mayhem, boys. Mayhem is the one playlist every single Crucible player fears down to their bones. Because no matter how good you are, your KD is at the mercy of the Mayhem Penis gods. Oh yeah, of course. Did you see my amazing Rolk transmog? Cool, right? Oh yeah, yeah, of course, we're not gonna play like this. We're gonna play it dirty. Very dirty. Extremely dirty. Cause fucking hell yeah. This is true toxicity. I wish I was this toxic. Based Rolk is coming for your ass. We are in, boys. Come on, let's spread some toxicity, boy. Also, I know no one really cares about the gameplay, so... Oh, Beast Rolk, oh yeah, baby. Basically what we're trying to get is this fucking bitch ass. So yeah, I got everything I wanted. Yeah, let's talk about Destiny. You know what? Let's talk about Destiny. Like a civil conversation. So, what the fuck? You know. Oh my god, I'm so toxic. So yeah, about Destiny 2. Why the fuck is everything so awkward right now? I mean, I know why. Basically, they say that the sales weren't as good as they wanted. So now they're cutting off people. I don't know if it's because they can't pay a lot of people or if they're trying to bring new people or something. But all I know is that I'm not sure if what happened is good for the game or not. Because let's be real, the game did suffer from low sales. Like, what was it, 45%? That's almost 50%, you know, which is really bad. So yeah, I'm not sure what... Shit. So yeah, okay, the past doesn't matter, the future is now. So what happens now? To be honest, I truly think that the only way this game can recover from this is by just finish the final shape, just get it done with, and right after that, announce Destiny 3. Destiny 2 was not designed to stay this long. The game engine, no matter what Bungie says, no matter what the developers want to say, it was not designed to do whatever it's doing right now. So yeah, we get game-breaking bugs. I'd say pretty often compared to other games. Finally, it's done. Okay, let's go to the fucking thing. So yeah, I say just make Destiny 3. I think that's the right move if they really care about Destiny 2 and not just Marathon. Because let's be real, Marathon is like Bungie's new kid that they want to succeed. And let me tell you guys, Destiny 2 has much, or not Destiny 2, Destiny in general, the IP, has much more potential than Marathon. If Marathon is just a PvP game. Actually, I'm more confused than saddened by what happened. Because, 45%, that's like, holy shit. Wasn't this year actually a really, really good year when it comes to seasons? Like, I know, Lightfall, Story, Bad, I know. But to be honest, only, like, the actual story was not that great. The lore was fantastic. The gameplay was fantastic. The raid was easy, and I still stand by my word when I said that the raid is literally a dungeon that had to be turned into a raid because Lightfall became a thing. I still believe in the theory that Lightfall and the Final Shape were supposed to be just one expansion and they got separated. So they had to make a raid for Lightfall, but they didn't have time. And they just took a dungeon, which is, I don't remember the name of the fucking raid. The Netherrack raid. They took this dungeon and turned it to an actual raid. I still think that. Why? Because if you look at the encounters, the first, the second, the final encounter all use the same exact mechanic, and the mechanic is super simple. It's like something out of a dungeon. Literally, you can one-man it. And it shows because the third encounter, the Cabal encounter, is the only one that feels like a raid. And it's very obvious that this is the encounter that got added in order to turn this into a raid. And of course, when you make a 3-man activity into a 6-man activity, of course it becomes very easy. So that's why I think the raid was too easy. It's not because Bungie wanted it to be easy, it's because Bungie fucked up, kinda. Had to separate Final Shape and Lightfall and, well, had to make a dungeon to a raid. So of course it's gonna be easy for 6 players. So yeah, I don't think the Final Shape will have an easy raid because it needs to be more accessible and whatever. That bullshit, I don't buy that bullshit. I am 100% certain that this raid was supposed to be a dungeon. So yeah, and I think it's whatever dungeon we're gonna get next season. Meaning, next season will have a dungeon which was not planned. So keep that in mind. They just made this dungeon in order to fill the Netherrack dungeon gap. So, yeah. Oh, kick his ass. Twist his dick. Hell yeah. Alright, let's get this shit over with. Oh yeah, about what I was saying. No matter if really Lightfall wasn't able to meet expectations, when it comes to Sony, I don't think the Final Shape will be able to do that. I'm gonna be very honest. The sales weren't bad because the expansion or the seasons were bad. Actually, the expansion and seasons were one of the better ones. The expansion was actually great if you just put aside the raid difficulty and the story, not the lore, the story. If you put both of those aside, it's actually really fucking good. So yeah, we got it, boys. Anyway, based Rolk is like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't think the Final Shape will meet expectations when it comes to sales. I don't think that's possible because, yeah, this year wasn't bad. It was actually a pretty good year, especially this season. I think this season is one of the best seasons we have ever had in Destiny history. So to say that this year had like bad sales, especially with how much Eververse is being promoted and prioritized, it is very concerning, and I do not think the Final Shape will be able to meet the expectations when it comes to money, sales, not when it comes to scope. I do think the Final Shape will be a fucking fantastic expansion. I do think the story will actually be more fleshed out because the story was originally there. It's Lightfall which was made up, and they couldn't reveal the veil because, well, Yeah, they clearly don't want to reveal it. Because when they revealed the veil, we understood much more about the witness. And I'm guessing Bungie didn't want us to know more about the witness this early. But I guess things had to be made, and yeah, they made that cutscene. And now we know what the witness is. Anyway, I just want the game to succeed. I'm kind of sick of like the general gaming audience thinking that Destiny 2 is a bad game, even though it's like one of the best live service games. Like, if you look at other live service games, they don't do as well as Bungie. They don't do as well as Destiny 2. You took Halo away from Bungie, gave it to some other studio and whatever. Yeah, it's shit. Do not take a game from its original company and give it to another company. Just don't. It's not gonna succeed. Wow, that was like a vibe check. I just gave you a vibe check. So anyway, yeah, that's about it. Get the fuck out.